Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Persona 5 Royal Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we started up the Justice Confidant. We met our buddy Pleasant Boy, Mr. Goro Akachi. And right now, we gotta prove our justice to society. Who should we hang out with? Mishima wants to rank up. Kawakami would rank up as well. Seems pretty legit. Can we invite Kawakami over right now?
Oh.
Are you going to call Kawakami? We have actually quite a few new confidants. We've got the Faith Confidant. We've got Sadayo, and we've also got Hanged. And Justice. We're rolling in them now. But do we have any Temperance personas? We do. We've got Genbu. Golden.
Oh.
Yeah, let's call the service.
Hi.
Okay, she's saying something different, actually. You know, I've been hearing Shibuya's getting more dangerous lately. I'm sure you passed by that area on your commute to school, but don't make too many detours, okay? I'll cost you 5,000 yen to request me, but this time I'll be sure to do an extra good job.
Man.
Okay, that's not enough to
What?
pay. Are you strapped for cash? Well, just call me again after you save up a bit more money. Bye! Speaking of being broke, we've actually got a whole bunch of stuff we should be able to sell to what's-his-face. Like, I haven't sold anything over the last 2 dungeons. When some things reach the height of usefulness, people start saying they're art. Like my custom guns. So, you need something today? I want to shop. Customize has been added to the menu in EY's shop, Untouchable. Ranged weapons like guns can now be customized here. You can install 1 custom part per gun. The higher your confidant's rank, the more customizable parts you'll be able to choose from. Was this available in the previous game? I'm sure it was. Let's go ahead and sell. Oh, I had sold everything. I guess I did do that already.
Tough time for students with the class change and all.
Just about. We can sell Ryuji's t-shirt, baseball jacket. Sure, why not?
You should be grateful.
Yusuke's dress shirt. These shoulder pads, which we don't have much use for.
All right, which one?
Okay, yeah.
Now, once you put some accuracy mods on a handgun, it's easier to go right for the vitals. I knew a guy who could line up a kill shot in 0.2 seconds flat.
Jeez. Custom part that increases accuracy.
Sheesh, early spring is such a busy time, in a lot of ways.
We probably won't do too much gun customizing. Now, though, we can hang out with Kawakami. Oh, we've changed too. Yeah, let's call the service.
Hi.
And then we will go broke hanging out with her. We need her to be able to do our laundry, dude. You're really going to request me? I'll be heading over right now then. I'd appreciate it if you cleaned up a little first. That'll make my job easier for sure. Defeats the purpose, but oh well. I love cleaning sophisticated rooms like this. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. If it's for you, Master, I'll happily be covered in dust. But then, doesn't it pain your heart to see such a cute mate all dirty? I feel nothing. Let's say it does. Aw, Master! Even though your room is messy, your heart is so clean. I'll go ahead and get this over with then. This'll do, right? Keeping it a little messy for that shabby chic feel, you know? And now cleaning is complete. Yeah. I'm exhausted. I'm not allowed to work overtime during weekdays, so I rush to my part-time job after class ends. On my off days, I have to prepare pop quizzes and homework assignments. And today, I had to clean bathtubs and walk dogs before coming here. There's no time to rest. Oh, speaking of pets, this room smells like a cat. I feed a lot of strays around my house. I was surprised that you requested me. I didn't think that you actually would. You weren't expecting to do anything weird with me, were you? What kind of weird things? Gosh, I'm just a maid, so I don't really know. Anyway, let's stay under control and maintain our distance for the sake of our relationship. I need a nap. Sorry, just give me 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Well, and before you know it, time's up. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, do you know of any part-time jobs that pay well? I assume you make a lot since you can afford a maid service. Well, let me know if you do. You need money? Well,
You know.
it's for my little sister. She's sick, so I need money to pay her medical expenses. Yeah. Hello? Yes, I made the transfer.
What?
Not enough? But it was the same amount as last week. No. Yes, I understand. Okay. Goodbye. Caught out in a lie almost instantly. Oh, wrong number. Very convincing. Hey, sorry to ask you this out of the blue, but do you happen to have 100,000 yen I could borrow? No. Wait, never mind. Owing one of my students money would be the worst. Hey, you may have some money, but be mindful of how you spend it. You shouldn't be wasting it on services like this. I requested you. No, let's be like... Are you scolding me? I need the money, so I do appreciate you requesting me. However, you're my student, so if we were to get involved further, things would get complicated. I feel like I'm picking all the wrong things. I did warn you. The rest is your responsibility. You're a high schooler after all. I can sense Kawakami's trust in me. Alright, just the second rank.
All right.
3 more to go. Well, I'll see you later, Master. She's got 3 more houses she has to hit up after this. Kawakami left. That sucks. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. I really want to do a lot more cleaning for you. Is that okay, Master? Is this the hard sell? What? No, I just wanted to hear your voice, Master. No, you've got the right idea. Still gotta hit my quotas for the week. Sorry. Part of the job. Okay, this is driving me insane, so I'm just going to drop the sales talk. Crap, my manager's coming! Well, I hope you'll request me again sometime. Bye-bye! Well, she has to do what she's gotta do. It'd be cool if you actually had 1,000K, like 1,000 or 100,000 yen on you at that moment. You could pay and, instantly rank her up to 6 or something. Were you watching the broadcast? So the Phantom Thieves were the bad guys? And I guess now that you mention it, I felt that way the whole time. It's just brainwashing, isn't it? It's really self-centered. The case could be made. The case could certainly be made. Our notoriety went up a little bit, at least. Did you catch any of that student detective on television yesterday?
The Phantom Thieves are super lame.
Ah, on that talk show? It was simply dreadful. How can anyone seriously suggest supernatural beings are stealing people's hearts? That child is a phony. There's simply no way that the Phantom Thieves exist. Unfortunately, my precious children all think they're real, and worse, that this detective is amazing. Children are far too impressionable to see such vulgar content on TV. It looks like people still don't think we're real. So is he not the detective prince anymore? Like, nobody is calling him that, and I'd expect for that to have come up at some point.
I'm so pumped.
I can't believe we were on TV yesterday with Akachi-kun. It was like a dream come true. And that's Haru in the back. I can't believe a high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's just like the detective prince. So there we go. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect.
Too cool.
We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Akachi-kun. I was so nervous. He was really working that uniform and without seeming like a snob. He's natural at public speaking. I hear he's an orphan who grew up poor. Where do rumors like that even spring up from? It's part of what makes him so amazing. He wants his last high school memory to be capturing the Phantom Thieves. This isn't a game to him.
Says who?
See, I heard his dad's the head of some big financial conglomerate. I will say, I love that he hates the media. Makes me believe that he doesn't do this for the fame. People say he's so good that he's made enemies in the police force. Oh yeah, apparently yesterday's interview was so popular they're going to air it again tonight. Well, nice to see that Akachi is making waves. Good old Goro.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat?
Basically.
Let's see him do it then. If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
That's true. We help the disenfranchised.
Ow!
And he was shouting. Come on, Ryuji. I can hear you from all the way over there.
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you're really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself?
Ryuji's like, I'm a little hungry too.
Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
Good old On.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
Seriously, like, we're extremely, like, it's so crazy seeing how carefree we are about all this.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
As long as we take it seriously.
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
Just about the, that other person who we saw. Huh.
The hell?
See, we keep congregating like there's no forces out there who want to expose us.
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again?
What you taking those pictures for, Makoto?
We said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you?
Makoto's like, if you want to come clean, you certainly can.
Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
I'm sure they are.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are.
On. More like animosity. She thinks Makoto was in on it at this point.
Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
She's like, and don't lie.
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
As long as you didn't know anybody on the volleyball team.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend?
Uh-oh. Makoto's bringing those claws out.
You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
Exactly.
They've got to be more dependable than some people I know.
Ooh, I wonder who Ryuji could be referring to.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You came here to try to put pressure on us and just ended up depressed.
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
I still don't think we should be whispering about this while she's right around the corner, but okay.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
If only she could stand up to the adults in her life.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent.
Because Akachi talked down about us on media.
A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
This keeps up, Mementos is gonna lock up on us.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
There have been some inklings of some stuff going on in Shibuya.
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms.
He has some misgivings about what's about to go down.
You are not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
Definitely can't live with us.
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house.
Like, you just decided that on your own?
I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
Oh, Yusuke.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
What do you mean? What made you think this was gonna happen?
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here.
Exactly.
Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
We're about to send this man right back to the dorms. What about Ryuji's place?
It's way too small. Plus, my mom had never agreed to it.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand.
Now hold on. The room above LeBlanc fits exactly one.
Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Exactly. It's not his space to give away.
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while.
Now, you guys can't come over though because that whole thing about congregating where people can see us.
Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Are you serious?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
Well, we might as well live a little.
All right, it's decided.
And then,
Sorry to cause you trouble.
okay. We should probably be just a tad bit more concerned about where Yusuke is gonna sleep tonight, but...
By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
Wait, what? Oh, I see there's some
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
I see there have been some misconceptions. Yeah.
What a nice smell.
place looks so outdated. I can't say I hate it though.
It's got that rustic charm.
People refer to that as retro.
That too.
Who are they?
My, compatriots.
Hello!
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh.
Yeah, see?
Sit down. This round will be on the house.
We've thoroughly impressed Sojiro.
You're helping, though.
Oh, well, we didn't impress him that much, I guess.
Wow, it's delicious.
We're learning from the best.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste.
I think Ryuji doesn't like coffee, right?
Blah!
Yeah. Black coffee is like, it's basically a meme, honestly. I don't know, like, I don't understand how anybody could be like, yes, this is completely delicious. Yeah, I'm with you.
It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
Though, I will drink black coffee because it keeps you awake like no other.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Now that he knows that we're not some weird loner creep, he's like, hey, I'm gonna start treating you a little nicer.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
You guys are about to see where the magic happens. The magic of movies.
So you're,
On to Kamiki.
He's about to ask her. Okay, well, you might as well sate your curiosity right now, Sojiro.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
I wonder how high you can have On ranked up by at this point on a New Game Plus. I wonder.
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Why didn't he just get out?
Sweet girl.
All right, well.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It's nothing special.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
See, Yusuke knows.
For real?
Oh,
See? Ain't this crazy?
it's cleaner than I thought it would be.
Oh, we'll take that as a compliment.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
Wherever you're able.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
Yeah, Akashi was not kind, and the public is even less so.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault.
Ryuji knows.
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
Isn't that like the third time? That's like the third time somebody has like commented out loud about us being the Phantom Thieves today.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
No real leads just yet.
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
What about the news?
Well, there probably are a lot of famous targets on TV.
Are they too high profile for us right now?
However, the suspects on the news are already being pursued by the police.
We need somebody who's currently escaping justice.
Even if we make them confess their crimes, the police will take the credit. That won't do.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
What was that? Was that Yusuke's stomach?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
Dude, that sounded like a gong going off.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
You better get to chomping, bro.
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So, how about that welcome party?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. Take our mind off of the other stuff.
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Why not?
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I'd be down for that.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
Not sure I'd be down for that.
So, what do you say?
We'll finish it, well, with udon? I don't want to override with what Yusuke just said, so fine by me.
Okay, hot pot it is.
Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out?
Time for us to speak with Sojiro about maybe taking on a new boarder.
We can split the cost later.
Alright. That all works.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively.
It's gonna be a great team bonding exercise.
We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
Where the heck? Well, I guess... the portable stove... almost like pointing in this general direction?
What's up?
Okay, talk to the chief and borrow it. Gonna need your
I heard
help.
you're all having hot pot for dinner.
Wanna join us?
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl.
She is.
She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit.
Oh, she would be the best person to ask him.
I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading.
He is right. Called us out, but he is right.
Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
Ooh, it's a cabinet for kitchen supplies. I wonder if there's a suitable pot in there. Are we... There's gotta be, right? I found an old earthenware vessel. It should be big enough.
Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So I'll leave you be.
It's like night and day. He's treating us so much nicer.
I'll be down here for a while, though. Just be careful with the fire, okay?
That wood room is looking pretty flammable.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show.
Yeah, they did say they were gonna re-air it. But they, like, the Nijima place is really nice.
After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
What's your take on that, Sai?
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
Listen to cheerful host. He knows of what he speaks.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice.
I mean, a little brainwashing here and there never hurt anybody, right?
More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
Yeah. Sai is like, you're sounding a little heart-steely right now. You got something you want to tell me, Makoto?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things.
She's like, keep your head down and study hard.
You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now...
Sai, like, I get what she's saying, but man, she seems like she's really high-strung.
Yes. It's fine.
But I guess she does have a really stressful job.
Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
Wow, it's Ryuji's words that she summons in this moment?
What do I want to do?
You gotta start making those decisions.
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
She's got the itis. Oh my gosh.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
You're standing on the table, dude. You know where your paws have been?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Dang, this guy is still hungry.
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
They were classmates in middle school.
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
I imagine in the Japanese, like, they're calling her Takamaki-san or maybe An-san or something like that, but Ryuji is referring to her way more familiarly.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends.
She stands out appearance-wise.
I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
I mean, our meeting was actually fraught with danger, and we could have died if things had gone differently.
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
I mean, he makes a good point. Sure, we'll tell you the sad tale of Koza Hibiya.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom.
Dang, we're having a serious heart-to-heart right now.
I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh?
Nope, Kamoshida literally stole your future from you, dude.
Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all.
Japanese high school seems so different.
I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
Dude, I don't even want to imagine going through something like that. I'd feel like crap for years. F that.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality, that's a gross oversimplification.
Yep. Even depending on where you're born at, dude, it can determine the quality of the school that you've got. Some people are born on third base, and some people are born outside the stadium.
I understand how you feel.
It's really obnoxious.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Yeah, we were basically like anybody else up until we got accused of a crime we didn't commit.
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
And we didn't learn a single thing, judging by what happened with Kasumi. Risked our entire livelihood for that.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
Yep. She'll be signing her own jail time warrant or whatever.
But I just did as I was told.
Which makes you expendable, struggling woman.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Just the worst.
Huh? But...
This is bullshit.
Shut up. You're done for.
We really are.
You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
That... Oh my god. Can you imagine that? Like, you got somebody screaming about how they're gonna make a false police report. The cops get there. They start calling the guy who's gonna lie about you, sir. It's over. Beyond over.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
Nope. Try to defend yourself and the cops are gonna shut that down right quick.
That young man suddenly attacked him.
Bro!
He shoved this gentleman to the ground.
What are you doing? I get that she's choosing herself over the truth in this moment, but still, I'd be salty.
And this man got injured.
It's as she says.
A complete lie!
Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all.
Man, we should have pulled our cell phone out and started recording. We could have heard all the collusion minutes ago, dude. But I can kind of forgive Koza for that. Because it's like, in the moment, like, the situation is so shocking. Like, the 180 would have been so jarring.
You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
No justice.
Just listening to it pisses me off.
There is no justice in these streets, Ryuji.
God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
Just lying. They were all lying, Ryuji. They were all lying.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
She... Man, if she'd crossed that dude, it would have been straight to jail with her, dude. She would have been thrown under the bus for all kinds of stuff.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
It was pretty dark.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they?
Yup. They believed him, they believed him, Yusuke. They were lying. They were lying, Yusuke.
Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
There is that. Can't seal the heart of a document.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Too true. Often they're just as guilty as the people enacting all these abuses.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know.
Yeah, we can't stop what we're doing now.
We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
I guess that's the right goal, not really the right reason for the goal, but
you've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
You missed all that?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever.
That's strange.
Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Being outcasts?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in. I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you.
Aw, Ryuji.
And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too.
Really?
It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
This is a really odd sentiment. I'm not sure why Anna's saying that.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
He is supposed to be the person leading us in the world of Phantom Thievery, at least.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
It is just us who has that power.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Which reminds me, we need to start his confidant.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
And are you guys gonna help clean up the hot pot?
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
Exceedingly so. Nice guy Sojiro.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathroom downstairs. It looks pretty small, though.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Be safe, dude. You hear what you hear about all that stuff going on in Shibuya.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon.
Yeah.
I can't let her get taken by someone else.
We'd have uninvited Morgana even if you were invited.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. An's missing out.
We have not been here just yet in this playthrough.
It's a bit hot though.
That's because you got the guy in the background going ham on the thing.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think about An? As a girl, I mean.
I mean, she's cool. She's a great teammate.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
Ryuji, is this really the place you want to get all horny, bro?
I'll be sure to share what you've said with An.
Oh, Yusuke. And the best part is, we know there's no malice behind that.
No, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough?
We're just talking about it with old dude in the background. Now even Yusuke is doing it.
Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
Dang, if even Ryuji is losing heart.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
That's what we're here for.
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still...
It's up to us.
It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore!
He's like, this kid has to melt off the bones before I can feel whole again.
Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Bathhouses are such a cultural thing, dude. Like, oh my gosh. That's something that has to be normalized while you're a little kid, for sure. Would not be able to get that off the ground in America, that's for sure. And now we've got Yusuke here.
Hey.
Okay. I was trying to talk to him, but if you sit there, then where will I recline? And he was like, can you please get up?
Did something happen?
Aren't you going to sleep yet? I will be fine here. I sleep in my studio on occasion, so this is luxurious in comparison. I'm going to protect my sleeping beauty no matter what it takes. But I'm still awake.
Whoa!
I'm not talking about you. Wait, don't eavesdrop on me. Can we?
Hey!
Nope. Doesn't look like we can watch TV with Yusuke here.
Well,
you needn't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll be fine with some grilled fish and miso soup. I guess we'll go to sleep. Oh. So it looks like Igor wants something with us. Be able to see what he's got in store. See what he wants to say.
The prisoner has returned.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates.
Very true. We're all really good people. It's just dealt bad hands.
Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society. Deepen your bonds with them.
Picaresque? I don't know what that means.
Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it.
Igor's like, don't forget those confidants.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Sure thing.
May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Super stock. Nice.
All right.
Makes things so much easier.
It's almost time.
It is indeed. For our Sunday fun day, we have police for a reason. If you're so good, show your face. Okay.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct?
These are the college entrance exams then.
May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
And what makes you come to Makoto?
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Well, sure, if you operate that way.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
So, she's like, are you trolling me right now? And he's like, am I?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
So he's the charismatic detective now and not the detective prince? That's such a radical change.
You have such high self-esteem.
So he's not the detective prince any longer. He's not the second coming of the detective prince any longer, rather. But why? I guess that it must be more faithful to what he was referred to as in the first game? It's such a strange change, though.
So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too?
Nope. Makoto doesn't think she's serving any, she doesn't think she's serving the purpose she'd rather be serving. She knows that, even.
Oh, that's surprising. So, you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Okay, so Makoto's already taken her test. I wonder if they take them by school. And Shujin Academy third years have already done theirs, whereas Akechi's unnamed high school third years are about to take theirs. I want to know what the name of his high school is. I want to know what their uniforms are. I want to know what their emblem is. I want to see it.
Why does everyone get on my case?
Makoto, they're bullying you because you're not Mitsuru. That's not really the reason, but...
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
That is extremely nice of him.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more.
That? He's speaking sense.
I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
He's like, Yusuke's like, the world ends with you.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot, too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
That's true. We're not even paying any money for Sojiro to be here. He's kind of just our caregiver, making sure we don't starve to death.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
I once saw fan art of, this was years ago. It was fan art of all the older confidants as like Shujin high schoolers. Well, they weren't all Shujin high schoolers, but as like teenage Persona users. It'd be interesting. I think I would play a prequel game about Sojiro being a Persona user.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either.
Is that?
I should probably get going.
That's like Stockholm Syndrome though, isn't it?
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
But even though that's basically as close to the genuine article as exists, in the real world it's worthless.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee.
All right.
I'll come again.
And that's basically truly the end of... That's truly the end of all the Madarame stuff. Where's Yusuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs. But he is not downstairs. He had a nice little heart.
You up?
He had a nice little heart-to-heart with Sojiro. You're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left this painting before he took off, though. Supposedly to thank us for taking care of him. Sayuri. It's rare to see a kid acting so grateful these days. And this painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it, though.
Hey.
Well, if you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. I opened shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. So we've got the entire day off to ourselves? Or not? Thank you again for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly, but your rest seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I have decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I've entrusted the Sayuri to your protector, Sojiro. The painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. And it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot. Well, nice to know he's got his mind on the important things in life. Art and food. So, Yusuke went home, huh? Oh well, I guess that's best. Oh, is someone hitting us up to hang out? Yo, I just checked the fan site! There's some kind of thread on there looking for info about burglars using the Phantom Thieves name. Sounds pretty lame to me. Oh, I saw that too! They target restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post on there. My brother has suddenly started acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. Whoa. I wonder if it's because he got caught up with all those weird people in Shibuya. You think he means those burglars when he's talking about them weird people? It may be too soon to assume that. The Post said he started spending a bunch of money lately too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglar groups there even are in Shibuya. Damn, things are really starting to get serious. Let's look into it. I thought you'd say that. Although, how exactly will we go about investigating? We'll go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed. No way. The police would totally nab us if we were out that late. Plus, it would be bad if the chief knew you were out in the middle of the night. If they target restaurants... What if we drew them to LeBlanc? What? There's no way! Who would go after a shop like this? Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for Boss? LeBlanc targeted. It seems like a viable plan to me. Let's do it. Cut it out! You'd get kicked out of LeBlanc if we failed! Oh, I suppose I left the Sayuri there as well. I had forgotten. How'd you forget something that important? Either way, I don't really want more thieves to be posing as us in the future, so we gotta nip this in the bud ASAP. I wish there was some way we could make an example out of these ones. At the moment, our lack of info means we will just have to wait. We can continue searching for more information wherever possible, though. Yeah, I'm gonna try looking for stuff too. Alright, well, let's, okay, so Tai wants to hang out. Though, we really need to start his thing. Station Square. We don't even have enough cash to go anywhere. And then Yusuke should be hanging out right down here. He is not. Okay, so this must be the wrong day. Oh, well, I guess since we can't do that... How are your studies going? Everything is good here. I enhanced the medicine again. I think it'll help you make real progress in your studies and whatnot. Well, what do you say? Do you want to test it out? Alright, we've got McCoy. And our bond is gonna go up. Good answer. This'll really help me out. Okay, stop by the clinic. I'll have everything ready for you. We're gonna have to pick a different social stat. In that case, go into the exam... Huh? So this is the Takami Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine? I'm glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child I need to have examined.
Oh.
Looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
And?
So, why come here? Aren't you under the care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, a university hospital in East Shinjuku. But all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku. The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. A famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I've heard there's a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please, at least just examine her.
Hey.
Hold on. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Dr. Takami will help. What? Doctor! Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure. Uh-oh, calling in a
Hello?
favor? Hello, Uehara-san? Is Dr. Schweitzer there? There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. I see. Guess the ones in stock will have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Yep, we've just become a part-timer at the Takumi Medical Clinic. Unpaid, of course. Also, bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and measuring spoon.
Fine.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving. Thank you so much. I didn't expect you to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of an infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppress the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. Oh, Takumi. 1 million yen? Which is like, what, $100,000? Yeah. No, that'd be like $10,000, right? That's outrageous! You're completely taking advantage of... I mean... Alright. I agreed to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now. What? Wait, you're actually going to pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it Medical Chief of Staff Oyamada? Yes. Are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? You seem happy. Doesn't it feel good? Treating his patient without permission.
By the way...
Thanks to your outburst earlier, I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. So is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. You're asking a lot of questions for somebody who just got a $10,000 operation done for free. Or $10,000 medical examination done for free. Yes, my assistant. Guinea pig. He's about to put in a lot of hard work today, aren't you? Yeah, it feels like my bond with Takumi is growing even deeper. Alright, this is just a rank up. No new stuff, right. No price cuts. Doctor? Can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes! Thank you, Doctor! Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home. Well, good to know she's still firing on all cylinders. And then we got a little bit of extra guts.
Bye.
Good work today. And then with that, we'll probably hang out with Mishima. How are you feeling now? Today's drug was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just what my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. Let's go. Let's go. I'll reflect on my mistakes. Good boy, but I'm only letting this go today. Don't pull anything like that again. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to the early stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. It feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet, okay? Alright, take care. Well, everything turned out well for everybody in the end.
Ah, you're back.
Do you have some sort of lead? So, what do you want to do about our next big target? Well, that's sudden. Well, after what that guy said, sitting around doing nothing just pisses me off. You're talking about Akechi-kun, right? I know how you feel. Ah, that high school detective. He'd have to shut up if we changed another person's heart. Perhaps. Definitely! But he did mention that the police are starting to mobilize. Either way, I don't think we should leave Akechi-kun be. This is the perfect time to meet and discuss what our strategy should be going forward. Let us gather at the hideout tomorrow. Alright. And we've got Sojiro, so we'll probably end up hanging out with him. But that's only going to be after we save, so definitely join me next time for more Persona 5 Royal. Bye for now, guys.
Reach for my hand, I am so